You know, there comes a time in one's life, or something's life, where something has to come to an end. Whether it be a relationship, or a streak, or anything. Last week in the wild card game, or during the wild card weekend, I should say, the Cincinnati Bengals won their first playoff game in a very, very long time. They beat the Buffalo Bills, who went 11-4-1, if I'm correct. Now, I will add that the Bengals are 9-7. Okay, the Bengals are 9-7, and they finally won a playoff game. The Bengals finally won a playoff game. They beat the Buffalo Bills 38-31, in what was probably the best and biggest game of the wild card. And now, since they won a playoff game, I might add, won a playoff game. They won a playoff game. They will face us, the Pittsburgh Steelers, for the third time this year. The past two times was obviously rival games. In the past two times, not only did the Steelers absolutely blow them out, they shut them out. They swept them. They swept them. The Steelers swept the Bengals, and they're hoping to sweep them for a third time. They're hoping to beat them for a third time this season in the divisional round. So the Bengals, yes, the Bengals won a playoff game. The Bengals won a freaking playoff game. The Bengals won a playoff game. They won their wild card matchup. They won a playoff game. They finally advanced in the playoffs. They finally advanced in the playoffs, and now they're facing the Pittsburgh Steelers for a third time this season. They have lost both times. Now they're fighting for a third time and hoping to advance even further. Will that happen? I don't know. I don't think so. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me go back and change something real quick. But yes, the Bengals won a playoff game. I don't think so. The Bengals won a freaking playoff game. What's up, Still Jackson? What's up, dude? Oh boy. Let me change this real quick. Because it's the playoffs, I'm going to change the clock to 5 minutes. Because why not? You know. And I'm just going to double check to make sure that's confirmed. Yes, it is. Alrighty. Alrighty. On to the game. On to break the Bengals fans' hearts and make them cry to their mommies again for a third time this season. And to ruin their hopes of actually, surprisingly, winning a Super Bowl. I was very surprised that they won a playoff game. Very surprised. Now, Bengals fans, you know, of course, in Madden, Bengals fans won a playoff. Oh, I'm sorry, the Bengals won a playoff game. The Bengals won a playoff game, which means they can get it. They're like Cowboys fans, okay? They're like Cowboys fans. I guarantee you, if this were to happen in real life, let's say next year, the Bengals finally win a playoff game. You know what they're going to say? They're going to the Super Bowl. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If they ever win a playoff game, the first thing that they're going to say is, we're going to the Super Bowl. I guarantee it.
Hello, everybody.
Good luck with that, though. They ain't going to win a playoff game for the next 20 years. Only in Madden, the Bengals can win a playoff game. Exactly. Only in Madden, man. Only in Madden. Hell, Madden is trying to be very realistic, but that's just a little bit too unrealistic. A little bit too unrealistic. Like, very unrealistic. Come on, Madden. Come on. But anything can happen in freaking Madden. Hell, you can bring back Tim Tebow and make him the greatest quarterback of all time. Or Jamarcus Russell. Or Ryan Leaf.
Roethlisberger on first down.
Antonio Brown. Thanks for that first down. What's up, Jack and Hunter? What's up, dude? How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday? Pretty cold Sunday.
Take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way gun. You can break out or you can break in.
Nice.
That makes it hard to defend.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new second down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Oh, come on!
Got hit.
Come on, man. Safety was gone. You were free. You should have caught that, man. I'm writing down my mock draft. Well, I really look forward to it. You know, I'm not going to announce my mock draft until probably a week before the actual NFL draft, like I did last year. But I have a lot of thinking to do for my mock draft. It's going to be pretty difficult, especially in the late rounds. So I still got a lot of thinking to do.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Oh wow! I didn't think I'll actually get that off.
The completion there winds up a
Really
wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the
Chris
left,
Boswell from 56 yards, and it is good. He could have made that from 60. He could have made that from 60, dude. His season long is obviously 58 yards. It's a 56 yard he just connected. I'm pretty sure he can make it from 60.
So on fourth down and one, they brought the kicking team on.
And now the Bengals are coming off on the field, hoping to continue their hopes of winning the Super Bowl. Their first objective was winning a playoff game, and that's exactly what they did. But they don't realize who they're fucking facing.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them into second and 3.
So much of the game today.
Well, man, this cough is really irritating me.
Guys who can do a combination of jobs.
This cough has been going on for a month now, man. It's really starting to irritate me. A good tackle there by Sean Davis. Wow. Let's say, will I... Oh, my fault. Meant to say I'm writing down my Steelers mock draft. Yeah. That's what I thought you were talking about. The Steelers mock draft, not the actual first round mock draft or the entire NFL mock draft. I don't think someone has ever made an entire NFL mock draft. But I was talking about my Steelers mock draft as well. You think Lesnar will interfere tonight in Goldberg versus Owens for the Universal Championship? No, I do not. Because why would Goldberg... Oh, he sacked! Wow. Because, why would Goldberg interfere and attack Goldberg when he knows that the main championship is on the line and the fact that he could possibly win at WrestleMania? Why would he interfere and cost himself the championship? Knowing that he can win the championship. And I think he will win the championship. I don't think Goldberg's going to interfere. Oh, what a grab. Wow. Tyler Eifert, dude. Wow. What a play.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
But no, I do not think that Lesnar will interfere tonight. Yeah, I don't think he'll interfere tonight because if he interferes and costs Goldberg, that basically costs him the championship because he could possibly win it. And
on first and 10, here's Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Grab by Croft.
Now, I would love Goldberg to come in and interfere, or Lesnar to come in and interfere, but I don't see it. I don't see it. You know, I want Owens to remain champion so that we can actually have a pretty good match for the Universal Championship at WrestleMania. Goldberg versus Lesnar at WrestleMania for the Universal title is going to be freaking garbage. It's going to be boring. It's going to be terrible. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be freaking terrible. That is not how you're supposed to book your main championship on Raw, the main title. And the fact, if you look at Owens, And look how he's been booked as a champion. That is not how you're supposed to book a champion. He has been booked absolutely terrible. He looks like garbage. He looks freaking terrible. He looks pathetic. He looks like he can't win a match in his freaking life. That's sad. You're not supposed to book a champion that way. But the thing is, I know Goldberg's going to win tonight. I think it's pretty obvious that Goldberg's going to win. But the thing is, I won't be mad that Goldberg will win because they haven't made Owens look like a real, legitimate, strong, great heel of a champion. Now, if they actually made him a great, strong, good heel of a champion, then I would be pissed if he lost. But the fact that they haven't been booking Owens correctly, especially since he's the world champion, I don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. Oh, good stop. Wow, what a stop there by Davis. Remember when Goldberg cost Lesnar the WWE Championship in 02? He wanted revenge. I thought it was 04. I thought it was 04 at No Way Out or something like that when Eddie Guerrero won it. Oh! Good tackle there by Javon Hargrave. Good stop there.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout.
What's up, Fernando? What's up, dude?
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now third down and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, Goldberg came in through the crowd, speared Lesnar, and then of course Eddie Guerrero gives DT on the belt. Did a frog splash. Eddie Guerrero was champion. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale?
It was absolutely amazing, dude, because Guerrero deserved it. Guerrero really deserved it that year. And then obviously it led to Goldberg versus Lesnar at WrestleMania 20, which in my opinion, that was probably the worst match I've ever seen in my life. That was, I think that is the worst match I've ever seen in my life. That was the worst match I've ever seen in my life. Goldberg versus Lesnar at WrestleMania 20 was absolutely terrible. First of all, they took 10 minutes to finally wrestle. Second of all, it was terrible. Nothing was going on. Nothing was exciting in that match. They literally just did all that to waste time for the pay-per-view. They did all that to waste time for the pay-per-view to make more time for the pay-per-view. And Le'Veon Bell, oh boy. Oh, he gone. Oh, 80 yards. You can't stop this guy. You can't stop him. 79, it was 80. Shut up. But you can't stop this guy. You can't stop Le'Veon Bell. Come on, man. Come on. He had a 2,000-yard season. No, I'm sorry. He had a 2,100-yard season. That's the most by any running back in NFL history. You can't stop Le'Veon Bell. You can't stop him. Give me one guy or one team that can stop Le'Veon Bell. You can't. You can't.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it?
Right, now this is pretty big here.
Back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's
nice.
not easy, but what they do have going
you want to be friends with me on PS4. What's your PS4 account? What's the name of it?
Now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time.
You can send me a friend request.
We need to make to slow them down now and get the
well, I'll send you a friend request.
Is it more pressure? Is it more zone?
I freaking knew it.
We'll see if they can figure that out right.
I have to cover Eifert. I have to cover Eifert.
Down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Oh no! Did I pronounce your name correctly? I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly. Let me know if I did or didn't, because I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly. But anyway, welcome back. Oh my God! This is ridiculous.
This one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
Right, you know what?
It's just
we're still doing nickel.
2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Oh boy.
Dalton operating in the red zone.
Boom! Oh, really? How the hell did you not lay a big hit?
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means
come on, man. We gotta stop him here, man.
As we head toward halftime.
We gotta stop him here.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Great protection.
And it's wow, what great defense by Marcus Peters. Wow.
And now third down.
How did he defend that?
Not only did they drop, but looked like an interception.
That was nearly intercepted by Peters. Wow. Great defense. Look at this. Reads the play and makes a great play on the ball. That could have been intercepted. That should have been intercepted.
So the offense needing 4 yards.
Great play there.
It's third down.
I don't know who exactly to be for this play. Oh boy. This is definitely a first down. Oh yeah. Oh, great play there. Oh, amazing. Amazing. Great coverage. You see, they went for the screen pass with the running back. But it was great coverage there by Vince Williams, and the pass rush got to him and forced him to throw it away. Great job there by the Steelers. Oh, he faked it! But Jesus, such a freaking monster. He stops him. See, man, that's why you have Shazier in the backfield. That's why you have Shazier there. Because he's a monster. He's quick enough that he can make a stop. Great play there by Shazier. Fantastic play there. I probably should have gone short there, but there's a flag.
That could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Holding. I have to go along then. Come on, Foster. I mean, this is why I'm thinking about trading. I don't want to, but I'm thinking about trading. One, you're getting old. Two, you're taking too much out of my salary cap. I mean, I'm seriously contemplating of trading you.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Wow, Jesse, there's another flag. Come on, man. Is this another holding? How the hell is this another holding when he already got rid of the ball? Oh, my God. It's Foster. Yeah, I'm trading you.
So there you go, holding by
I'm definitely trading you now.
Changes everything.
I don't care what you say. I'm trading him. I'm trading him. You only made 2 straight holding penalties in this type of position.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. Steps away to his left.
And it's... Oh, it's wrong.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like
I want to
that,
give it
when
to
you
Bryant.
take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
Buying time to his left.
Oh, bam! I thought that was a good play there. Great play there. I know I'm not going to get a touchdown, but I might be able to get a field goal, but depending on where the ball is spotted at the end of the play. That is if I complete it, of course. If I don't complete it, then
and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he
bam!
Field, he knows what the receivers are going to do.
Oh, no way! Wow! Wow, no way!
The prayer is answered.
Wow, how the hell did I do that? 66 yards. I didn't even have Bryant or Brown on the field. Well, I think I had Brown, but I don't think I had Bryant. Dude, how the hell did that happen?
So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando.
I don't think I had Brown or Bryant on that play.
What's that?
And I still got the touchdown, 66 yards.
Okay, well, something happened.
That's insane. I can't believe I did that. That is awesome. That is awesome. I can't believe I did that. That's awesome.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengal offense.
Who would you take on your team? Jerry Rice from the 90s or Chad Johnson from 2005?
For the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though.
Jerry Rice. Because if you think about it, oh god. If you think about it, you say Jerry Rice from the 90s, which means his entire play style throughout the 90s. And Chad Johnson played 2005. So you're basically saying, do you want someone's play style from 1 year compared to someone from a whole decade? That's a no-brainer.
We'll see if that script is a good one for
Jerry Rice, and plus he's the best wide receiver of all time. No argument there.
And that'll bring up a third down. Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
No, okay. I see what
they look to throw on 3rd with Dalton.
Oh, damn. I was hoping we would stop him there.
Gain and enough for the first down.
Honestly, I didn't have it.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. You couldn't cover Chad, though. I mean, that's true. That's true. I mean, he was unstoppable. Yeah, maybe the quickest speed I've ever seen. I mean, for a guy his size, you know, he was real fast. He was a great receiver.
Before he truly gets started.
And he'll go down right around the
fantastic receiver. I mean, you can't go wrong with Jerry Rice. I mean, just look at his stats and you're like, right there, instantly.
In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man. Seriously, let's go.
Just what you want on a first down.
Come on.
Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And now to the
oh, left fumble! Wow! Oh, the heel covered.
Into the arms of LaFell.
Damn.
And the defense not able
I honestly didn't even think that was a fumble. Yeah, it was not a fumble. It was more of a pass.
It is a moment where all concentration goes
doesn't
right
matter
to the
if it's
football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp.
They were a good tackle there.
Take it away from the other team.
Dude, they've been holding the ball about the entire third quarter.
But couldn't take it away.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out on the field for a long time. And that
nope, nowhere, buddy.
Right
why don't you use face cam? Because I don't have a camera for my PS4, unfortunately. I have to get the camera for my PS4, and then I'm able to use the face cam. I gotta get one. And yes, I've tried it with other cameras. It doesn't work. You need a specific PS4 camera in order for it to work. I know it sounds stupid, but it's PS4. They're very strict with their shit. Most companies are nowadays. Think about it.
3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got time to the left side.
Why the fuck open? Come on, man.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
This will be caught inside the 10. It goes as a
come on, man. Seriously?
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal.
I mean, honestly, I'm getting scared right now.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense
now I'm starting to see how they won the playoff game. I'm seriously starting to see how they won a playoff game now. I mean, look how they're trailing down the field with their offense. They're absolutely amazing right now. I mean, look at that. They're quick. I can see how they won the playoff game.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it.
All right, so we have to score a touchdown here. Or a field goal. We have to score a touchdown or a field goal here. Otherwise, we're in deep trouble because we can't stop the Bengals. We can't stop the Bengals.
And Pittsburgh getting set to
so we need to make a big drive here. They have more yards than that.
Oh!
Yikes.
Thought there were some holes
Thank
in the
God that
defense,
was
and
not
they exploited
turned
it
or
on the last
picked off.
timeout. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. 2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more.
Another flag. I wonder who this could be. Is it 73 again? Bell!
So oftentimes you see defensive holding here.
Are you guys trying to lose the game now?
For the flag.
Are you trying to lose the game right now? All these penalties? What the hell?
That's Bell. On 2nd down,
Who are you,
Roethlisberger.
Falcons?
Out left side here to Bryant.
Good play there.
That one good for 17. As they're
Imagine if we had Josh Gordon, Brown, and Bryant. Dude. Right there. God can't even stop us. Not even God could stop us right there. It's scary. Oh, horse collar. Now, I don't see us getting Josh Gordon. I would like it, but of course, I think every Steelers fan would agree. Every Steelers fan would agree that the only issue with that is that, of course, there's off-field issues, which has suspended them the last 2-3 years. But there is, I've heard reports, several of them, that we are looking at possibly getting Brandon Marshall, who is a free agent. I would love to get Brandon Marshall. Imagine him, Brandon Marshall, Antonio Brown, and Martavis Bryant. 3 really good, talented, physical receivers. It's scary right there, dude. It's freaking scary. Just imagine.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
All right.
Ben to throw again.
He's
going to find his running back. It's complete. It goes as a gain of 8.
Yeah, the hurl didn't work there.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Roethlisberger going to hand to Bell.
Get off of me! Look at that run. But there's a flag. Of course there's a flag. What's the flag? Holding offense. Of course it is. Foster. Villanueva. Everyone's holding. The only people that are holding, I should say, is Gilbert, Castro, Pouncey, and that's basically it. What the hell? This is not what I want to see. Give it to Rodgers again, man. Marshall is slow, though. I agree. Gordon has size and speed advantage. I completely agree. But Marshall is still a really, really, really good receiver. Still got great hands. He can run all the routes. He's a really, really good receiver. I do like Gordon's size and speed, and his catchability is pretty good. But having Marshall will be good as well. I mean, it is very well possible that they could release Josh Gordon. It's very well possible, or they could trade him, and I'd gladly have him. But the only thing that really worries me, and I think all Steelers fans can agree, is his off-field issues.
Time for a break.
The only thing that irritates me. I mean, come on, he had 1,600 yards in 2013. That led the league. 1,600 yards. At one point, he had back-to-back 200-yard games. If he, dude, if he stayed clean, and he had a reliable team and a reliable quarterback, he would be the best receiver in the NFL right now. I guarantee it. If he stayed clean and he had a reliable quarterback, he'd be the best receiver in the NFL. Just think about it. Look what he did in 2013. If he was with a better team, let's say if he was with Drew Brees, or Tom Brady, or Ben Roethlisberger, or Aaron Rodgers, dude, just imagine the stats that this guy would have. This guy is crazy.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell.
Oh, Bell almost gets in there. Do you think Brandon Marshall is a Hall of Famer? I believe so. I think he's worthy of being a Hall of Famer. I do. Oh, I want to give it here.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it.
That was too easy. Come on, man. Come on.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but
2-minute warning. I am up by 10 points. Oh boy. Bengals might be saying bye-bye once again. Once again, I mean, they're not one and done for the first time in a while. But, I mean, come on, you know, at least they won a playoff game, you know.
This one taken from the 7th.
But they still can't beat the Steelers. And there's a flag, which is obviously a legal block behind the back. Legal block in the back. What the hell is wrong with me? I always get that term correctly. What the hell? Fourth quarter.
Big spot, Andy Dalton. And a right side completion.
Get your ass down. Wow.
It's a 10-yard
Right.
pickup and it moves the
Do you agree
chains.
the Bears were the most dominant defense, but Pittsburgh was all around better defense? I absolutely 100% agree. They were the Bears' 85 defense was an absolute dominant, scary defense. But if you look at our defense in the 70s, we were the all-around better defense.
Brings up second down.
Plus, look how many Hall of Famers we are on that defense, and look how many years. I might add, how many years we did really good with that defense. Oh, what a hit by Shazier. Ow, big hit.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I don't know why he didn't throw it to, man, that was a...
Here's Dalton.
Did I fart? Watch I fart.
Look at the time.
Oh, I saw him coming. I knew that was coming. That's why I tried to hurry up and go to the right side.
All the way down inside the 15.
I fucking knew that was going to happen. Holding. Defense! Are you kidding me? First there's like 5,000 freaking holding penalties on my offense, and now defense? What the hell is going on here?
I think we should put a stopwatch on that one.
None of this happened whatsoever in the regular season, and now it's the postseason and all this crap's happening. What the hell is going on?
Big time credit to the offensive line.
This is bullcrap. What the hell?
That's what we used to call throwing out of the rocking chair.
Second down now after the incompletion. So now Dalton.
You see, if I throw was wide open, that would be an easy touchdown.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
One slam.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
And oh, great defense there by Peters. I wish he would have picked that off. But still, deflecting the ball is great too. They're going for a field goal, and I'm assuming they're going for an onside kick after this, if they make it. Well, they're going for an onside kick no matter what, so what the hell. The kick is good. Would you take a young Adrian Pearson or a Chris Johnson? CJ2K. A young Adrian Pearson all freaking dead. CJ2K, whoa, hold up. CJ2K may have been really, really fast. He may have had a few good seasons, but Adrian Pearson was an absolute monster for years. For years. And he's the only one closest to beating the actual NFL record for most rushing yards in an NFL season. What was he? 9 yards short? He was a first down short of breaking it, dude. So what are you going to take? Adrian Pearson, who's very reliable and consistent? Or CJ2K, who is injury prone and hasn't really done too much in years? Well, Adrian Pearson all day, I'm just saying.
Those types of things, not they've given up that type of field
I'm
position,
out.
the advantage is switched to their opponent.
I don't know why I'm running. I can, yeah, well, you know what? I never need it. So, yeah.
So as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw.
Oh! That was an easy touchdown for Bryant, dude. If I would have gotten rid of that ball, that was an easy touchdown. Do you think Steelers should look at Peppers if he falls in the draft? 100% absolutely. 100% absolutely. Because I don't know if you guys know who Steel Jedi is. If you do, then yeah. But I was talking to Steel Jedi a few days ago, and we were talking about possibilities that we could possibly get Jabril Peppers. And hold on, let me do it for you quick. Don't matter. But let's say that he drops to us, right? Let's say he drops to us.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth.
All right, I'll answer this question after this play. Which I don't know why I'm doing
fourth
it.
Down. Here's Roethlisberger being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
All right, well, Bengals season is over. We're advancing to the AFC Championship game. Awesome, awesome. Now, on to your question. Do you think the Steelers should look at Jabril Peppers if he falls in the draft? 100% absolutely. Because I was talking to Steel Jedi a few days ago. We were talking about the possibility of us drafting Jabril Peppers. First of all, if he drafts in the draft, yeah. If he falls in the draft, there's one reason why that could possibly happen. Because, well, first of all, he's doing 2 combines for 2 different positions, which is obviously linebacker and safety. We don't know what position he's best at. Many people may say linebacker, many people will say safety. We don't know. We can't determine that until, of course, he plays in the NFL. We can't determine what position he's best at, and that's probably why he might fall in the draft. I think that's why he'll fall in the draft, if he falls. But if we pick up Jabril Peppers, just think about it. The Steelers are looking for a very young, fast, physical linebacker who can, 1, blitz, which Jabril Peppers can, and 2, cover or drop back into coverage. Jabril Peppers can blitz and drop back into coverage. He's basically Polamalu 2.0. He's Polamalu 2.0. That's what this defense needs. A linebacker who can blitz and drop back into coverage. That's what we need. And plus, Jabril Peppers is very fast, so he can get to the quarterback quick enough. And, of course, we've seen his covering skills. And he's a good tackler. I mean, you pair him up with Ryan Shazier. Ryan Shazier and Jabril Peppers together at the middle linebacker position is absolutely freaking terrifying right there. God can't stop us. Just think about it. Think about it. It's scary. You have 2 really fast, really good middle linebackers who can blitz and drop back into coverage, who are really good tacklers. Their play style is fantastic. I mean, come on. Just think about it. Just think about it. I'm just saying. But we could use him as a safety as well. He could replace Mitchell, possibly, which I would love. You know, there's different ways we can use him. Different ways. What did you think of John Ross breaking Chris Johnson's 40-yard dash? That guy has lightning speed. I timed it myself. Of course, his time is 4.22. I timed it myself, and I got 4.19. But still, he breaks it. He's still freaking fast. He's still freaking fast. And plus, his combine was amazing. His vertical, his broad jump, of course, his 40-yard dash. I mean, that just boosted up his draft stock. He could be another Tyreek Hill. This guy, he looks scary. He looks real scary. And he's a good receiver, decent route running, good catching. You know, could be a really big player in the NFL in the future. That's, of course, if he can stay healthy. Nah. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye, Bengals. You know, it was a good season. You guys finally accomplished your goal after 20, 30 years of not winning a playoff game. You guys finally won a playoff game, but you just came a little bit, just a little bit short. A little bit short. You guys played a good game, tough game, but, yeah, you just can't stop the Pittsburgh offense, or you can't stop them whatsoever. Yeah. So, pretty good game. Wow. Real good game. Real good game that will advance to the AFC Championship game. Who will we face? Who will we face? I don't know. Pepper said he's a pretty good safety, so that might hint, yeah. So we could use him as a safety. But then again, he played his final year as a linebacker, and we've seen what he did. So, Don't really know what position he's best at, but I would love to use him as a linebacker if he came to Pittsburgh. All right. I'm not going to simulate yet. Let's go to playoff schedule. Okay, so are we going to face the Patriots or the Chargers? Of course the Patriots are. Of course they're in it. What do you think? The Patriots or the Chargers? I mean, I don't think. How are the Chargers in the playoffs? I just realized that. How are the Chargers in the playoffs? Do they win their division where they go 11-5? Wow. Did the Patriots even win their division? Hold up, I'm going to check that. Standings. Okay. We're going to go to the AFC East and AFC West. AFC East to start. The Bills won the division. The Patriots were second. Wow. And they had Tom Brady. That's kind of surprising. AFC West. The Chargers are the only team, and they won the division. The Raiders went 5-11. Wow, that's really, really shocking. Wow. So, Patriots or the Chargers? Patriots or Chargers? Let's find out. Patriots or Chargers? And it is...
Kick off your week by
no freaking surprise, the Patriots are in the freaking conference championship once again. They're in the AFC championship once again. No surprise there. Wow. It's okay. But it's in Pittsburgh, by the way, and I will demolish you. I faced you in, what, week 7 earlier this season? And, if I'm correct, I beat Tom Brady and the Patriots. Let's take a look at that. I do not want the Texans. Week 7 versus the Patriots. We won 51-25. And if I'm correct, that Tom Brady threw, what, 4 picks? He threw... 2 picks, but still. His touchdown-interception ratio in that game was absolutely garbage. I mean, yeah, he may have had a lot of yardage. Congratulations for him. But the touchdown-interception ratio is something I really like to see. And of course, we're facing the Patriots. But you know what? Fine. All right. On to the game, then. On to the game. And why is the controller on? There's no other controller in here. What the hell is going on? Is it the ghost? Is this the ghost? I don't know. Remember the 49ers started to go downhill after they won their 5th ring? That might happen to the Patriots, but I doubt it, yeah. If you think about it, look at the Cowboys. They won their 5th ring. 2 playoff wins in 21 years. They went downhill. 49ers, like you said, they went downhill when they won the 5th ring. Of course, the Steelers didn't go downhill when they won their 5th ring. Just a few years, they were in the Super Bowl again, and they won the 6th ring. It could happen to the Patriots. But I agree, J-Money. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because it's the Patriots. It's Tom Brady. They're going to make them look great. It wouldn't surprise me if the Patriots win 6 or 7 rings. It really won't surprise me. Really, really, really won't surprise me because the NFL has this obsession with making the Patriots and Brady look so great. I don't know. Do you think Garrett actually helped the Browns run around?
Where only one team can move on. It's the Patriots going up against the Steelers.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Do you think Myles Garrett could actually help the Patriots turn around? I see what you're saying. He would be a great addition to their defense. You know, a very scary defense. Or defensive player. He's got speed, strength, he can jump to deflect the ball, you know, he's a very scary defensive lineman. Very amazing player. You know, has a bright future in the NFL if you ask me. You know, I always go for the phrase defense wins championships, and that's been proven several times in the NFL. But I just think that the Browns need a more reliable offense and, of course, a more reliable quarterback. But it's possible, you know, he could really help him.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady.
I think Browns would take Malik Hooker. Yeah, Malik Hooker, he's a really, really, really good quarterback. Or no, what the hell? Safety from Ohio State. You know, I definitely see him being drafted top 10. If he's not taken by the Browns, then possibly the Chargers or the Titans or one of those two. I can definitely see that, or maybe the Buccaneers. I can see that. Malik Cookie's a really good safety. I see him having a really good, bright future in the NFL as well. He played good in Ohio State, so could do the same in the NFL. It all depends if he's with the right team. Like, if he went to the Titans, I think that would be really good for him because obviously his defensive coordinator is Dick LeBeau. You know, he has a really good defensive coordinator coach to teach him stuff and all that crap. You know, and plus the Titans are really starting to do good again, especially since they have a really young team. So that's getting kind of scary. I can see that.
They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly.
And then it's intercepted Ryan Shazier on Gronkowski, dude. On Rob Gronkowski. Rob Gronkowski. Look at this. Ryan Shazier follows him perfectly and makes the interception. Great play there by Ryan Shazier, dude. Great play there. Great start. Okay, fantastic start. Fantastic start, dude. Going all out blitz. Oh, but you can't stop Brandon Brown. I mean, come on. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. People say he could be the next Ed Reed. You know, I can see it. He's a good ball hawk, decent tackler. I can really see it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, yeah. That's it. Fuck. What?
For a Steelers touchdown. Antonio Brown, 37 yards. And the
What?
Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging
Are you
something
kidding
out of
me?
those gloves. They help with one-handed catches.
How did he catch that? That was...
For a rocket like that.
Hold up. It's the replay. Hold up. Hold up. Antonio Brown, dude. Okay. The defender jumps. It looks like Antonio Brown's trying to deflect the pass. It looks like it's intercepted, but Brown's able to get one hand in there. No, he actually gets both hands in there. In his chest and over his shoulder. And makes the touchdown grab on the safety. How do you make that catch? How do you make that play? How do you do that? Antonio Brown, dude.
Put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Antonio Brown. How does he do it? How does he do it?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's crazy. I thought that was intercepted. I thought that was intercepted. But Antonio Brown, like said, screw you. We're winning this freaking game. Wow, great play there. Would you take a young Ed Reed or a young Ronnie Lott? Both really good safeties. Possibly two best safeties of all time. Why would you spin? That was stupid. Probably Ed Reed because he was more of a playmaker. I mean, Ronnie Lott, you know, he was real good. He laid a big kid. He was a playmaker as well. But Ed Reed, you know, he got more interceptions. I just think he was a better playmaker. So probably Ed Reed. Do you think Steelers need a more vertical receiver like a Mike Evans, or they can rely on Bryant to stay fit, not suspended? Well, oh, what's happening here? Oh! That was a terrible throw. Well, in case you don't know, Martavis Bryant has put on a lot of muscle, and he has been working out like daily over the past few months. So he's definitely gotten more fit, more physical. more fast, more strong, which means he can break safeties, or no, he can break defensive backs and corners like they do press coverage, and he can easily break them and get past them, especially with his speed, size, and strength that he's built up. You know, he's going to be scary this year. He's going to be scary this year. And as for vertical receiver, if Ladarius Green can stay healthy, he could be a really great vertical threat in our offense. Really great vertical threat. And Jesse James as well. If Ladarius Green can stay healthy, he could be a great vertical threat and great addition to his offense.
On 1st and 10,
that's how I see it.
Goes underneath for Bell. He showed off the
Sean Davis is the greatest hit sticker of all time, no doubt. No doubt, and it sucks how he died so young. And his career, and his football career was cut so short, man. Very, very sad, very tragic. He was a great player, and he had a bright, bright future up ahead, man. But I'll tell you what. If Sean Davis was still playing in the NFL today, he'd be fine more than what he got earned. Sad to say, but true. Sad to say, but true. But Sean Davis, dude, he was an absolute monster. No, Sean Taylor, what the hell? Sean Taylor was an absolute monster. Absolute monster. And I still remember his big hit on the punter in the Pro Bowl. I mean, yeah, sure, it was a punter, but I mean, if you look at after that play, the punter got up like it was nothing. But still, that hit was absolutely freaking devastating. And plus, he still laid big hits year in and year out.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here.
Fantastic player.
There on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Gone too soon, man. Gone too soon.
There's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up.
Great. Ah, come on.
James has got it. Complete.
I hate when freaking I hate when that shit happens, man. Like it's a great gain, it's like a 10-15 yard gain, and then they just go out of bounds. Especially if it's on like a 4th down and shit. Like I hate when that happens.
Throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger.
That was easy. Oh, good block by Bryant or Brown. Oh, nearly got him. Dude, this team is scary right now. This team is scary.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath.
Get your ass down. Bam! Can't stop us. Can't stop us, man. Cannot stop us. Can't stop us.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
All right.
Boswell to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Oh, come on, man. Edelman freaking returned that from much deeper points. Come on. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but I think Julio Jones was the best wide receiver last season.
You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle.
I'm still very uncertain about that question. Very uncertain. It's obviously between Antonio Brown and Julio Jones, no doubt about that. But who is the best? Honestly, I'm very uncertain. Obviously, consistency is a big factor in that question, and they both have stayed very consistent over the past several years. Especially Antonio Brown. But another thing about consistency is health. If you think about it, over the past 4 seasons, Julio Jones has been on and off with injuries. While Antonio Brown, he hasn't suffered an injury in years.
Throwing on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose.
And plus, Brown has better stats and everything. And yes, I understand. You look at when Ben's not playing, you see Brown's stats and stuff like that. But then again, you gotta think, we never really, ever since Charlie Batch retired, we haven't really had a reliable backup quarterback. I mean, the Falcons, you know, they really didn't have too much of a reliable quarterback. But, I mean, Matt Schaub is a lot better than Landry Jones.
That's hard on the defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it.
I don't know. I'm still very uncertain about it.
Back to the sideline.
Brady now to throw to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds. And
yes, I understand that Julio didn't face, you know, Facebook Live and record his coach. You know, I understand that. But everyone tends to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. No doubt about that. And unfortunately, Brown had to make a big one, especially when it came against, or before, the biggest game of the season. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't think that has something to do with being the best receiver in the league. You know, I think being the best receiver in the league depends on the game. You know, their character, you know, their personal character can really determine that as well. And I can understand that. But I determine stuff by the game. I determine a player's play style by how he plays the game. You know, adding, you know, their character in real life is good too. It's really good. But on the field, they're unstoppable.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out. Things
no. Okay.
Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to.
Oh, wow. Man, Kevin. He only got the sack there.
Earned it. It's not just the offensive linemen and the guys charged with protecting him that take it personally. When the franchise quarterback is dropped on the ground, it runs through the whole organization from the owner all the way down.
It's like every single time he goes down, everyone holds their breath.
Not only do they hold their breath,
Antonio's video may have been why Steelers were blown. I mean, possibly, you know, I'm not one, you know, who makes excuses. I usually say that failure never has an excuse, but I mean, it's very well possible that's probably what cost us the game, or that's why we got blown out. It's very well possible. Of course, you know, yes, Julio did it, and he destroyed the Packers, and he had a pretty good game against the Patriots. You know, I don't know.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And they will get themselves on
I mean, I have the utmost respect for Julio. He is definitely one of the best receivers in the game, no doubt about it. And like I said, I can't, I'm still very, very uncertain about answering that question. I mean, I know that they've fought for years, you know, you should be able to determine who's the best by now. But for me, I just can't right now. I don't know why, I just can't. And no, it's not me being biased and, you know, wanting to accept that Julio is the best receiver. It's not that. It's not that. It's just very hard to decide for me.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, the negatives are going to...
Oh, what a grab. Wow. One thing you guys might not know about me is I am a realist. I'm willing to admit anything. I'm willing to admit anything. I'm a realist. I tell shit how it is. So I'm not afraid to admit anything. That was stupid. I'm not afraid to admit anything. So, but it's just hard for me to determine that question.
To resume the action.
I'm trying to get down the field and freaking obviously get a touchdown here or a field goal. If you had to think of the greatest NFL player ever, who would you pick? I'd probably say Lawrence Taylor or Jim Brown. The greatest NFL player ever? Wow, dude, that's like the toughest question. Lawrence Taylor is definitely up there. Same with Jim Brown. You can make an argument for Walter Payton. Reggie White, possibly. Of course, Jerry Rice as well. You know, there's so many choices. If I had to decide,
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires
wow,
one
it's
that's
terrible.
picked off by
But then again, you know, it's Sammy Coates who really isn't really that good at reading or concentrating the football, so yeah.
The clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two?
But if I had to decide,
makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL.
I'll probably have to give it to Jerry Rice or Reggie White. One of those two.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. An encroachment penalty here. Maybe
you're going for a Hail Mary to end this quarter, dude. I don't care what you say. You're going for a Hail Mary.
Make sure it's snapped before you're jumping.
All right, good boy, good boy.
Will likely be the last play of the first half. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The final shot before half for Brady.
And it is intercepted by Artie Burns. Wow. And that is exactly what I want. I always like to end the first and second half with at least an interception, or allow the opposing quarterback to throw the ball so I can try to get an interception to better my players' stats and my stats, of course. Oh, excuse me. That's just what I tend to do.
To take the field. They certainly got something to build off of. They had the interception last time out.
Now they have to just make sure they're cognizant of not trying too
boy.
hard for interceptions. Once you get one,
arguably the best in their position when they play. Who would you rather have? Prime.
We'll see if they can keep that momentum.
Prime Lynch.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes
Prime Lynch or
because of the ability
Calvin
of
Johnson.
getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Or no, I don't know.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger escaping the pressure right. It's
probably Calvin Johnson.
Right side.
He was an absolute monster. He was basically another Randy Moss. Amazing size, amazing speed, fantastic hands.
Pittsburgh first.
You know, he always concentrated the ball correctly, made great plays on the ball. Fantastic receiver. So probably, oh boy, probably Calvin Johnson.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And now it's second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Why am I not running it? All right, come on.
They come up with one running
now,
back.
I
That's
see
Bell.
that they're going for a safety blitz, and that kind of want to make them throw the ball. So I'm attempting. If Bryant can break that receiver, that's a touchdown. If he does not.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Hit
as he
throws
incomplete. So ways to
if Sherman retired today, would you say he's the first ballot Hall of Famer? No.
They come out 5 wide.
I don't think he's the first ballot Hall of Famer right now. In a few years, when he betters his stats and his play style, then probably. But not right now.
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Ah!
And he comes back with one complete.
He didn't get it.
They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you
49 yards. Oh, I missed it. Oh, boy.
You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. A look at the offense now here.
That is Boswell's second missed field goal of the season. Which is pretty good. He's only his second missed field goal. But then again, it's in the biggest game of the season right now. Against possibly the toughest team and the best team in the NFL.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
On second down, here's Brady.
And oh, come on, man. You can't stop Gronk. Can't stop Gronk. It sucks Heath Miller didn't put up Hall of Fame numbers. I know. It really sucks. And in my opinion, he was one of the most underrated players in the NFL when he played. Absolutely underrated. Possibly the most underrated tight end in recent history.
And that was a good run, and it should
fantastic player. Great run blocker. Great pass blocker. Great receiver. He was bench security blanket. Always made great plays when it was needed. You know, one of the most underrated players in recent memory. And he's obviously going to be in the Pittsburgh Steelers Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be in the NFL Hall of Fame. It'll surprise me if he does get elected one day. But Heath Miller was definitely one of the most underrated players when he played.
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Well, third quarter is coming up to an end. At the end of the third quarter, and fourth quarter is coming up. Big fourth quarter here. Will I send the Patriots home? Hopefully.
Back now in
Hopefully.
Pittsburgh. It's
I
Patriot
hope
football,
so.
but they
I
trail
hope
here as
so.
we begin the fourth quarter. Blunt, the lone running back. And he'll get it up the middle. And they'll go
I thought he was going to go to the left because I saw Vince Williams was coming to the right, and I thought he was going to go to the left. And that's what makes Shazier lay a big hit on his former teammate, but Garrett Blunt.
Gronkowski, slot left. Throwing is Brady on third down.
Oh, good stop there, though.
Inside the 10. The completion
Now, I
good
think
for
they're going
6,
for it.
and that'll
They're
bring
kind
up
of,
4.
no, okay. They're kind of surprising.
Gronkowski now for
No
the past
disrespecting
field goal
Tennant,
try.
but people focus
From the
more on
left
Tony
hash, a chip
Gonzalez
shot
and
here.
Antonio Gates.
Today's football,
Yeah, I know. I mean, they are arguably the two best tight ends in NFL history. Tony Gonzalez, no doubt, is the best tight end in NFL history. Antonio Gates is definitely up there with him. Possibly the second best. Unfortunately, they both did not win a ring or come close to it. Well, Tony Gonzalez came close to winning a ring. I think it was in the championship game, but Antonio Gonzalez didn't really get too close. But I agree, you know, everyone focuses on them, but you don't focus on the other greats, especially the underrated players like Heath Miller. Oh boy. Anytime a juke like that happens, you have to watch out, dude. You have to watch out. Who do you think on the current Steelers roster is the most underrated? The most underrated.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Oh, stop! Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Oh, here we go again. Not good. Not good.
And all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field. And they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here.
And that's, oh! Good defense.
The former Bill, Chris Hogan,
the most underrated player on the current Steelers roster. You know, I would have to agree with J Money, David Castro. Although he causes, you know, a lot of penalties, you know, holding and false starts and stuff like that. But he is a really, really fantastic guard. And I agree, he's very underrated. Now, he's been to the Pro Bowl twice. I understand that doesn't really make you too underrated, but think about it, not everyone's talking about him when they talk about best guards in the league.
Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. From the gun on third down, Brady.
Oh, picked again by Shazier. Wow. Wow, Ryan Shazier, man. Okay, so he had 2 interceptions in this game, right? 2 interceptions in this game. He had 2 in the regular season. He had 2 total in the regular season. He has 2 in this game. Wow. It's on Hall of Fame quarterback Tom Brady. Insane. No one's open. Ah, get rid of it. Oh, no! Pick it up, Ben! Thank you! Oh, God. Whoa. Whoa. Add me. I don't think I saw it. I don't know if you said it. I don't think I saw it. But what's your PS4 name again? I don't think I saw it. Can you type it again, please, and I'll write it down, and I'll add you when I'm done streaming. Patriots got the Steelers playbook again. Yeah, I think so. I think so. And it doesn't really surprise me knowing that they're cheaters.
On second down, Roethlisberger.
Hey! Didn't really like that because that could have been picked. Oh, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I don't convert on this down, which I don't think I will, unfortunately, I will punt it. If they score a touchdown, they have to go for 2 to tie the game. So that's a benefit. That is a benefit.
An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Roethlisberger to throw. Flushed out right.
Come on. No, Coach. No.
This will be incomplete. Sammy Coates, the intended target there. And now it's fourth down.
I was going to go long for Coach.
Rushes are designed for different things.
I don't know why I was going to go for Coach. I just saw him open and I thought, I'll give him a shot, you know.
But they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Oh! Whoa! Get down.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And 3 interceptions.
I give Marshall Yanda a lot of credit. Yanda is the best guard in the NFL. I don't think it's close. Marshall Yanda is definitely one of the best. Oh boy. Get your ass. Oh! Okay.
Touchdown,
Whoa.
England. LeGarrette Blount, 53 yards.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Well, the good news is they have to go for 2. They have to go for 2. If they convert, I have a minute and 26 seconds to get down the field and get a field goal or get a touchdown. So, is this game going overtime or I'm winning this game? No, God, no. Why did I not look for Gronk? Why did I not look for Gronk? Son of a... Huge conversion. Well, the game is tied.
But they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some.
And the Patriots are looking at another amazing comeback. Haka. Another amazing comeback by the Patriots. Wow.
And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because
I still got a minute and 21 seconds to get down the field and score a touchdown, so I'm not too worried. And plus, if I don't score a touchdown or make mistakes, we can go to overtime and still win this game. Oh God! I'm not playing smart, man. I'm not playing smart. Come on.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're
asking. But yeah, back to your Marshall Yanda comment. I agree. He is the best guard in the NFL. He's a really good guard, amazing guard. But the cash flow is, I say he's up there with one of the best. Top 5, definitely. I mean, not top 2. I wouldn't put him up top 2, but definitely top 5.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger.
There's Brown, great play. RP ankles, yeah, I know. He did that like twice.
Across the 45-yard line. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you
have
that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same.
Man, this is easy.
Now whistles blow and the Patriots are going to take another timeout.
Hassan Reddick would be a nice pickup for the Steelers. You know, I was looking at his combine earlier, and I was, I was deeply looking into him because I knew he could be a potential pickup for the Steelers in the first round. I would love to pick him up. You know, he's got insane speed. He was doing the combine as a defensive lineman. He ran a 4.52. He ran about the same 40-yard dash as Leonard Fournette, a running back. He's faster than Mike Evans, one of the best receivers in the league. He's a linebacker, specifically an outside linebacker.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
I would absolutely love to have him in Pittsburgh, especially his size, his speed, his strength, his play style, his physicality. He's a great run stopper, really good pass rusher. a fantastic player. Honestly, I can see him being another Von Miller, especially with his speed and strength. I can see him being another Von Miller. But the only thing that I don't like is his off-the-field issues. Now, he was arrested for some sort of assault thing in college. I'm not 100% sure what it was, but he was arrested for that. That's the only thing I would dislike about the pickup. And the only thing that would worry me about the pickup. But if you think about it, if he can fix that, if he can stop having off-the-field issues, which, as far as I'm concerned, that is the only off-the-field issue that he had. Correct me if I'm wrong. But if he can fix that, he's going to be a great player. He has amazing talent. He has such amazing talent. He could be a great player in the league. And I'd love to have him in Pittsburgh. Love to have him in Pittsburgh. He could either be Harrison's replacement / backup, or we could pair him up with Shazier. I would honestly have him pair up with Harrison and be his backup / replacement. That's what I would do. Third down. Big third down. No one's open.
Flush to his right.
Right. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. That was stupid. All right, field goal. 37-yard field goal to get the lead, and it is.
Take the lead here in the final minute. And Boswell's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
32 seconds. The Patriots have no timeouts. Can they get down the field and get a field goal or a touchdown to win the game? Here we go. It is in the end zone. Will Elliman return this? And he will. Return it. Wow. And a great tackle by Xavier Grimble to mark him down at the 17. 29 seconds. The Patriots have no timeout, and they have to get down the field. This is big right here. This is the season right here, man. This is the season right here. This is how you be great. This is how you be great. Shazier should have picked that. Come on. This is how you be great. This is how you be great. Come on. I'm sounding like Antonio Holmes in the freaking Super Bowl. You guys remember how he was on the side? Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that. Hopefully this replay can show it. Look at this. Look at Shazier. Bam! Bam! Look at Shazier. Bam! 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 That's awesome. You know, that's awesome. Now, I would never wish injury upon anybody. But Tom Brady, dude. Tom Brady. I would never wish injury upon anybody, but Tom Brady, I mean, come on. He's a cheater. He's a liar. That'll do it. That'll do it, and the Steelers are AFC champions. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to Super Bowl 51. Bye-bye, Patriots. It's been a great season, great game. Thank you, Brady. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go cry on your towel. Go be the crybaby like you usually are. And the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. Bam! Bam! We're going to the Super Bowl! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! If he gets another ring, would you put Edelman near the Hall of Fame? Edelman's a great receiver. He is definitely, like, if he were to, like, in 5 years, let's say 5 years, excuse me, his stats will be better. He will be better. He could possibly be a Hall of Fame receiver. You know, I don't think he's a Hall of Fame receiver right now, but give him a few years and his stats will be better. You know, he will be better. He could be in the Hall of Fame, to be honest with you. If only Palomalu was in the game and could get another AFC Championship pick 6, right? Exactly. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. My mic piece came out once again. But yeah, if Polamalu was in this game, get a pick six to win the game. Obviously, we didn't need that because the Steelers are going to the Super Bowl. We beat the Patriots 17-14. Ben Roethlisberger has a great game. 209 yards, 1 touchdown. Bell had a decent game. Brown had a pretty good game. Can't believe his touchdown catch, dude. That's insane. Brian had a good game. All in all, pretty good. Franchise Year had the best game. 2 interceptions. Artie Burns had an interception. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. We are going to the Super Bowl. We are going to the Super Bowl. But who are we facing? That's the main question. Who are we facing in the Super Bowl? Is it going to be the Packers? The Cardinals? Who is it? I don't know. We have to look at the NFC Championship game and see who we are facing in the Super Bowl. Honestly, I can see us facing the Packers because the Packers had the second best record in the league with 14-2. While we were, of course, 15-1, they went 14-2. I can see the Packers going to the Super Bowl and facing us in the Super Bowl. We will find that out with the playoff schedule. If only, yes, if only this could happen in real life. If this could happen in real life, dude. Seriously. Wait, what? Huh? What? Ho. What? What? How are the Packers not in the conference championship? Let's go to the division round. Let's see. It was Cardinals and the Falcons. I obviously saw the Falcons winning. How? Dude, I mean, it was a great game, but if you think, dude, they lost by 3 touchdowns. The Packers lost by 3 touchdowns. They went 14-2. They had the second best record in the league behind the Steelers. How the hell did they lose by 3 touchdowns? They basically got blown out by the Washington Redskins, who haven't been anything in 20 years. Now, I thought the Cincinnati Bengals winning a playoff game for the first time in a while in Madden was crazy. But this, I think this takes it to a whole nother level. I'm not facing the Packers. I'm facing either the Washington Redskins or the Atlanta Falcons. Who do you guys think I'm going to face? You think it's the Redskins or the Falcons? Honestly, I think if the Redskins can blow the hell out of the Packers, they can do the same to the Falcons. Do I see it happening? No. I think I'm facing the Falcons in the Super Bowl. I think I'm facing the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl. Who do you guys think? This is Justin, by the way. What's up, dude? Hi. Hi. Why are you under Kraken Bats? What is Kraken Bats? What is that? Am I even pronouncing that correctly? Where the hell did you even come up with that name? I mean, you're a unique human being, but why is that name? Is it like a baseball channel or something? And it's the Redskins! We are facing the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. We are facing the Redskins in the Super Bowl. So, how much did they lose? How much did they win by? How much did they win by? How much did they win by? Where's the Redskins? No, wait, I'm retarded. League schedule. There we go. That's much better. Conference. They won by 9 points. No, wait. 11. My fault. Yeah, 11.
Get ready.
All right. Okay. We're facing the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. They beat the Atlanta Falcons, which was another great game, as you can see. Another great game. First of all, they blew the hell out of the Packers. And now they beat the Atlanta Falcons. So I'm facing the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. Okay, so when I first started this first year of my franchise, I never would have thought I'm facing the Redskins. I never would have thought of facing the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. What is their record? What is the Washington Redskins' record? The Redskins, they went 11-5, but yet they beat 214. Okay. The Redskins, right here, okay? Right here. If I'm correct, they won the division. They are 11-5. What? Do you understand? Do you see these two guys' records? These two teams are both 14-2. The Redskins are 11-5. How the hell did the Redskins beat two 14-2 teams who had the second and third best record in the league? How the hell did that happen? He beat two 14-2 teams. I'm saving it. Hold up. Wow, okay. Steelers were the only team to beat the Redskins last season. Pretty pathetic. Yeah. Cracking. So cracking bats. So that's your name, Cracking Bats? Okay, whatever. Exactly, only in Madden. How the hell does an 11-5 team beat two 14-2 teams? I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to advance to the Super Bowl. Wow. So, we are for the Super Bowl 51 is the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Washington Redskins. Wow. Obviously, I'm not going to be playing this game right now because I have somewhere to go. I don't know when I'm going to be playing this game. Obviously, I'll be playing it soon. Anyway, guys, that's the live stream. Thanks for watching. And, follow us on Twitter at Steel Twins. And yeah, follow us on Twitter at Steel Twins for updates about these streams. And, we'll talk about sports, football, Steelers, all that crap. Yeah, so, we're facing the Washington Redskins in the Super Bowl. 11-5. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's the stream. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll do another stream soon. We'll see you next time.